I feel so good. It feels so good to have everybody here and celebrate the long run of previews and finally just rip the Band-Aid off and get going. It's always funny to have done so many shows and previews leading up to an opening night because I feel really solid in the show and I feel like we're ready to offer it to people and to welcome people into the space, and it's going to be a really good run.
Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Punch, the new play by James Graham, has come to Broadway, and we're here on opening night to celebrate at MTC. A double opening night, so you just had the opening of this show in the West End. Tell me.
Yeah, we did. Friday night opened in London, and Monday night Broadway. I mean, yeah, it's a bit. I know it's extraordinary, and I'm aware of the responsibility of making it worth it, maybe worthy of that honour. But yeah, here we are, a new play in two cities, and I'm so grateful to all the team and the producers that made that possible.
It must be wild for you because you're working with the same director and two different beautiful casts, one in the West End and one here.
It's great. Like, the casts are basically in dialogue with each other over the Atlantic. They send each other messages. They're really supportive of each other. I mean, I defer to them, but I think they're even learning from each other. They're two very slightly different productions. Adam, our director, has been amazing in making sure that every cast feel empowered to make their own choices. It's not just like an identikit show. Different audiences demand different performances, different tones, different styles. So it's great. So this is their show, that's their show, and I mean, come and see both if you want. Get a ticket and fly across the Atlantic. It'd be great. We'd love to have you there.
I'm feeling really excited. I can't wait to just launch this brand new play in New York. The audience response during previews have been amazing. They've been like so good, so generous, really listening to the story and I guess taking the theme seriously. And the cast, they work so hard, this American cast. I've just adored working with them. So I just can't wait to launch the ship, if I'm honest.
What does this Broadway debut mean for you?
It's really been kind of otherworldly. It's always been a huge goal of mine, and you know, something that I knew I wanted to do for a long time. But to do it in this show is really something I wasn't expecting. It's an amazing part and an amazing play with an amazing company, and I couldn't ask for more. It's really, really fun. I mean, yeah, you kind of just like waiting backstage at the beginning of this show is always a little nerve-wracking because you know that once you get out there, it just doesn't stop, and you kind of have no choice but to just get on the train and see where it takes you. But I feel so supported by the rest of the cast and the company, and yeah, it's just a blast to do every night.
So it's opening night, your Broadway debut. How do you feel? What are you thinking?
I'm feeling really, really fantastic, and you know, it's like, it's always funny to have done so many shows and previews leading up to an opening night because I feel really solid in the show and I feel like we're ready to offer it to people and to welcome people into the space, and it's going to be a really good run.
I think what makes it so special is that this is based on a true story. One of the women that I play in the show, Joan Scourfield, she's very much alive. We met her. She came to New York. We met her. I've met Jacob. I went to Nottingham and met Jacob Dunn. We've met David Hodgkinson, James's dad. So the fact that we're playing real people who have come and basically given us their blessing, you know, Joan kind of waved her magic wand over my head, and I feel like she's blessed the production and sort of okayed my work in it, which makes me feel very humble and grateful.
The great thing about James is that he writes so well. He writes language so well that actually it's a little hard to memorize because it is the way people talk, but thematically he really knows how to build a scene, build a play, and build a moment, and it's just such a gift to be in it, really.
Sharing the stage with this company, specifically working with like Victoria Clark, with Will, who's making his Broadway debut.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, obviously Will is phenomenal, Victoria, phenomenal, everyone is, and what I love about this company is there are no egos, right? We're all just pulling for each other, and that's so important, I think.
I think he's just one of the most incredible playwrights. Not only does he write with such enormous heart and humanity and kindness, he really has an ear for the way that people communicate or miscommunicate, the way that it's all there often in the things that they don't say. There's lots of unfinished sentences in this play, and it is a play ultimately about talking and listening, and I just think he's brilliant at it, and he's so humorous and so loving and warm at the same time.
I'm super excited. I'm not nervous. I'm just really honored to be working with the best actors in New York. The people are really kind here, and they're extremely talented. And I feel like a student in a master class, and I'm just honored to get to do scenes with some of these people. They're really good. When the play ends, you can feel the impact immediately. And I think it hits home for everyone in a different way, but I think people are witnessing humanity live on stage, and that's the beauty of theater. And that's something we can feel on stage from the audience.
Audiences, I mean, you hear them from the second you all walk out. I mean, what do you hope audiences take away with after seeing this, and why it's so right for right now, this play?
I hope audiences take away everything that each person needs to take away from the story, because I really think this story is so powerful, universal, that not one person has walked into this theater and not left with something unique to them. Just from the conversations that I've had with friends and family, each one has something else, something different that they connect with, which speaks to the play.
Why is this play so right for right now, and what do you hope audiences take away from this, or the kind of conversations they have?
The way that I've been thinking about it is how, and I've was talking to a friend about it before, how much space can we make within ourselves to understand where people are coming from, to give a second chance if we can. And I think we're living in very reactionary times, and so to take a moment and go, okay, am I capable of just sitting down and listening for a second? I think that makes it so deeply timely.